Quit your barking. Let's go see these guys. There's Mark. Look at that cool hat you got.
How's it going?
Very good, man. How are you?
All right. How are you?
Bud?
Good to see you, man.
Come here. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Go get your ball. Rope or whatever you got.
Are you guys ready to stick them, are you?
I hope so.
And we got a good buck over there for you.
We just spent time in Utah chasing a good buck and he kicked our ass.
You go swimming? Why don't you go in your swimming pool? Get in your swimming pool.
That's awesome.
You go swimming?
Awesome.
She points grasshoppers.
Yeah.
Get him up. Get him.
We got some does here and girls. I see a whole bunch of deer up there. I see some big bodies too. Beautiful, majestic, natural muleys. I don't know if we got permission to hunt this property, but we'll have to see what Mark says. And
oh, you're gonna hunt with Mark?
yeah, how are you? We were gonna come up and meet you today.
Oh yeah, well I'm irrigating now.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Is that a lot of work?
Oh yeah, for an old man, too much.
You've been seeing any big bucks around?
Yeah, there's pretty good ones now. I was down, the property goes down past those cedars down there.
Yep. We just had the landowner come by and give us some really good info. We marked some good bucks. He says there's a lot more than that around, so we're gonna pack up and see if we can go find some more and make the most out of our couple days of scouting here. Oh man, you see that? It's like a beautiful morning here in Colorado. It's opening day here of archery season. And we are heading over to check out some of the properties we have permission to hunt. We've got a couple big bucks located, but we don't really have a plan. We don't have a brush blind. We didn't put any ground blinds out. We're just kind of still looking. We want to find a real big deer before we get crazy. We saw that big 4x4 yesterday. He's wide. He's not as big as the big one yesterday, but there's a real narrow, tall, cool looking buck with him. That's a pretty nice couple bucks right there. I think there's a little bit bigger 4x4 around here we got to try to find this morning. That's a good 4x4. Okay, let's head back over to the north, see what's happening there. Okay, it's been a productive first morning. We just saw a real nice 4x4 and then a real tall one. So they're probably pretty equal in size. Not quite sure that that's the big one we saw yesterday. I don't think it is. There was a real big 3x3 with a kicker that was just a massive old deer that I think is bigger and older than those two. And I thought there was a little bit bigger 4x4 too. There's another deer back there. I can see antlers. Oh, there's a big 4x4. There's our boy right there. Big forks. He's actually quite a bit bigger than I thought. $50 to that tree. Okay, it's being armed. And you know we're gonna gonna see what goes on here because the old Reconics never misses. The irrigation is a little off track and it's going through this low spot here and it's really green there and the deer are just feeding in there like crazy. Did some ranging and it's only 30 yards from this tree, so there's nowhere else to hide here, but let's just see what it looks like. Okay, we gotta get the Heumann out and cut a few branches here. Give us some shooting lanes. The feed zone is right in front of us, the wettest part of the field where they're feeding. They're coming across the road up in a pasture about 1.5 miles away. And we watched them 2 days in a row feed right through here. Take a drink over by those 2 trees and keep going. But we will only come here if the wind is perfect. If not, we're gonna glass, we're gonna run and gun, we're gonna do something else. Let's get out of here. It's gonna be awesome. We're sneaking out for a great morning. We actually had a route through these trees over here to get to our stand, but there's deer over that side. We didn't want to bump them, so we're cruising right down the middle of the field. We should have a good morning here, and if not, we should have a good night. And if today isn't good, tomorrow should be the day, so pretty jacked up, pretty excited. Gonna see what happens here. Look at this setting behind us. We're looking at Colorado mountains all around us, fields, and hopefully giant muleys. Very hot. We didn't have the best morning, but I really enjoyed sitting here. Just gotta hope those deer do what they did the last 3 days. I can't believe that. Can you? Those deer did the same thing every morning, and then today they don't. It's a pretty serious storm coming at us, so it's moving at a rapid pace. So I think we're probably gonna pack up and get out of here while we're still a little bit dry. Okay, we finally, after 2.5 hours up here, located our group of bachelor bucks. They're about 1 mile that way. They're working their way over here. Hopefully they cross the road and feed up this way. It looks like they're gonna cross right in this draw here. Number 1 and number 2 shooters are heading right up the draw. Hours into standing, waiting for them to feed. They were just 10 yards out of range. I had about a 65-yard shot, but there was a couple of those big, tall, round weeds sticking up there, and I just didn't want to risk it, especially since they were feeding so perfect. Good shooting there. Why can't one of those monarchs do that for us? All right, good morning. It's another beautiful day, perfect wind here. Today we climbed up our tree, and as it's getting light, we could see some dark bodies out there. And in the first draw are 2 shooter bucks. Hopefully they feed this way like they did yesterday and give us a shot. We know they like to bed down in this end. That was pretty cool. Did you see our big boy show off his dominance? Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. Just hope they feed this way. Just a quarter mile to go, probably 2 hours. It's been about an hour and a half and they're still feeding over there, but the good news is they were heading to the north and they turned around and now they're pretty much committed to coming back this way, so things look pretty good, like we might get a shot here. Down. Right in the woods there. It's a little bit low, but he's bleeding bad. Yes. He just fell down. Okay, we gotta stay still. We don't want to pet him. We don't want to knock him down. Don't let him get up. That's a big beast of a deer there. That's the big boy we've been hunting. Took them 3 hours to get over here. Finally, I ranged him. He encroached into the 53-yard range. I was going to let him keep coming, but he turned like he was going to start leaving. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it to him. Shot. My hit was a little bit low. The weird thing was he bedded down right away there, and I'm sure he was going to crumble. But one of the other shooter bucks went over and was putting its ears back and trying to get dominant with him, so it kind of kept pushing him. And I actually pushed him to where he jumped the fence. He barely made it over. We're gonna sneak out of here, leave all of our gear here. We're just gonna get out of here and we're gonna go chill out, relax for a while. And then we're gonna come back. I guarantee you he's bedded right over that fence. Here comes Mark. Hey. What's going on? How's the elk hunting today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Seen a bull.
Did ya?
You could have got him, but he's too far for me.
Too far for a recurve?
He's just down in the cedars.
Yeah, it's not far. So it's been, probably a couple hours since you got here. So
Okay.
we shot him at 9 o'clock.
Full way down the road, I can see it.
It dries fast here.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot out.
There's more here.
He's not far. He's laying right here somewhere.
Yeah, this is big.
Pretty close. Oh, hey, Mike.
Huh.
Here he is.
Oh, right there. Look at that thing. Check this out. Wow. Look at the size of this guy.
That's the one right there.
This is a big boy. Look at this guy, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you call a Hotchkiss monster. Great big typical 4x4 muley with Mark Stewart here in Hotchkiss, Colorado. Unbelievable hunt. Man, every time I hunt with you, I get a big animal. I've got muleys, elk, great big velvet muley last year, and now this one. I appreciate it a lot, Mark.
Pretty good, man.
So this is one of those trophy muley areas. I've been applying for a few years. You can get landowner voucher tags, pay a little extra money for the tag, but it's a great way to come out and hunt with Mark. And honestly, folks, this is some of the best mule deer hunting I've ever had. I get to hunt all over the place, and nothing makes me more excited than hunting here in Hotchkiss, Colorado with Mark Stewart. Mark, this is a great buck. What do you think of this guy?
Sure is a nice buck, Mike. Did a good job.
He's pretty respectable for this area. He's not average. He's definitely above average, I'd say.
Yeah.
Big forks on him, beautiful velvet. It's gonna look great on the wall back home in Iron Mountain. Man, oh man, Mark, it's getting real warm. I appreciate it very much.
Congratulations, Mike. That's a nice buck.
He sure is. Wild Country Bucks. That's Mark Stewart, Hotchkiss, Colorado. And we appreciate you hanging out this week on Hardcore Pursuit. We'll look forward to seeing you next week for another great Hardcore Pursuit adventure.